So San Francisco -7 against the Jets. Look, San Francisco, their entire receiving core was out. Garoppolo didn't look sharp. He had some open receivers that he didn't hit. It didn't hurt San Francisco actually too bad because they were able to score on some of the red zone stuff, but he didn't look sharp to me. It's hard to look sharp when you're playing with your 5th, 6th, and 7th wide receivers, though. I mean, just stuff wasn't clicking downfield. When that happens, when the receivers are out, what do teams do? They're like, okay, we're just going to double cover Kittle. The biggest beast on the field, we're going to double cover him, maybe even triple cover him, because the receivers, we can play him man-to-man. And that's what was going on. Arizona matched up. They won. They earned it. San Francisco can still run the ball. I'm curious to see if San Francisco is going to split out Jerick McKinnon just to get some juice in the receiving game, kind of like what we saw with the Chargers last year with Eckler playing a lot of receiver. I feel like San Francisco right now with their skill positions, being so banged up, we'll see if Ayuk, comes out and plays and all that stuff. But McKinnon and Mostert are the weapons there. Kittle is just being bottled up because everybody's covering him because there's no threat.
Right.
Jets offense looks awful.
Yeah.
They're playing a 49ers defense who it played just fine. I mean, it's Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Like, give them some respect, man.
I need to say this, man. I watched those highlights from Arizona. I didn't get a chance to see the game, but wow, Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I watched the game.
Now that's special. That is something else, that guy.
It is special. That is special. The only knock on him is he's a little short, and I'm not worried about that anymore. I was worried about that last year.
Me neither. Yeah. I think we're in the same boat there. Can this guy do it at his limited height? Like, man, does he get after it? It's really amazing.
He's like quick. I don't know how straight line fast he is. He's quick. He looks like a faster version, slightly shorter version of Russell Wilson. Young Russell Wilson in his career. DeAndre Hopkins he's got thrown to. If you're in a pinch, you could always hoist it up to Hopkins. Look, San Francisco
had a day, man.
Oh, man.
He's awesome.
Against a really good San Francisco, secondary.
He's awesome.
Yeah, San Francisco, there's a reason they lost the game. Give a lot of credit to the Cardinals, who right now, based on the division winner, actually at top of that tough NFC West. With the tiebreaker basically winning the division game.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, man. Like Arizona, they're a good team. The defense has played a lot better. But again, San Francisco not having wide receivers. We're just talking about Philadelphia not having wide receivers. And maybe if San Francisco had another really strong tight end, like Philly has 2 tight ends, maybe they could have eked that game out. But when teams can just bracket, and I'm sure the Jets will try to do this as well, Kittle, it didn't shock me that San Francisco lost the game. I thought they would win a close one. I picked Arizona on the spread. But this one, I just don't see what the Jets do against San Francisco offensively to put up points. And I got to think, I'm not a hater on the Jets defense, but I got to think Shanahan, man, is going to figure out some stuff personnel-wise, figure out maybe gadget plays if they have to use them until the receivers get healthy. I got to think San Francisco can win this game by 2 scores.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take San Fran. You got San Fran. They have basically San Francisco right now has the Jets and the Giants, which I think is probably what the doctor ordered for them. The Giants are going to be a little bit of a work in progress early in the year. The 49ers will settle in. I think they'll be 2-1 after these next 2 weeks. But, respect to Arizona. Like I'm not worried about San Francisco. I'd like to see Garoppolo play a little bit sharper. I'm not worried about that. There are a lot of quarterbacks. We were just talking about Tom Brady that didn't open up the season sharp. It'll be fine.